Breaking news, Habs Nation. Patrick Laine just couldn't help himself. Could he? Once again, the Finnish sniper found himself in hot water over his words. This time, taking what feels like a not-so-subtle shot at Martin St. Louis. And honestly, the timing couldn't be worse. Earlier today, Laine made headlines by suggesting that playing big minutes for Finland will be good for him. Now, on the surface, that might seem like a harmless comment. But when you read between the lines, it sure sounds like a dig at his ice time, or lack thereof, with the Canadiens. And let's be real, this isn't the first time Laine has spoken out at the wrong moment. Rewind to December, before that game against the Blue Jackets, when he opened his mouth and probably wished he had it. Now, here we are again, with him seemingly throwing his coach under the bus once he's no longer in Montreal's direct orbit. According to Patrick Frylet on 5/7, Laine had been holding back from discussing his ice time while he was still with the Habs. But the second he steps away, boom, out come the comments. And that didn't sit well with TVA Sports' Yannick Bouchard, who made it clear, that's not the kind of attitude you need in a locker room. With the way Laine has been playing and talking, you have to wonder, is there any future for him in Montreal? A few days ago, the idea of a contract buyout was floated, and frankly, it's not looking so far-fetched anymore. He needs a strong tournament with Finland if he has any hope of salvaging his season, and maybe his time with the Canadiens. But let's go back to his past remarks. Will he own up to this latest slip-up? Matthew Olivier revealed on the Cam and Strip podcast that Laine apologized to some of his teammates for his controversial comments earlier this season, but not to him. And remember, Olivier and Laine were tied back in Columbus. If even his old teammates haven't forgotten, you can bet his current ones haven't either. So now, the question is simple. Does Laine try to mend fences, or is this just another step toward the end of his Canadiens experiment? One thing's for sure, this story isn't over yet. Go Habs go!